Man walks a lot outside, but is afraid to go inside. It is easy for him to go out, because going out does not ask for effort. Just the senses are open, and the world becomes present in front of you. Going inside is the exact opposite. You have to close your eyes to get inside. The ears have to be silenced, and the most difficult mind has to be kept aside. Man has learned to go out from birth till today. He has been taught that success is outside, truth is out, God is out, love is outside. And that's why he keeps searching outside for the rest of his life and finally falls tired. Fatigue does not come because the journey is long. Fatigue comes because the direction itself is wrong. Finding what is inside only gets tired. There are 3 main gates to enter. The door is no different. They open from 3 directions of the same temple. No door is small or big. The only difference is that everyone's nature is different. Some enter through the heart, some from the witness, some through the breath. But the entry takes place within. Going inside is not a future event. It can happen at this very moment. There is no time to go inside. Only courage is needed, the courage to meet one's own soul. The first door is of silence. People misunderstand silence. They think silence means stop speaking. No, stop. Speaking is not silent. It's just a lack of noise. Silence means the calming of the voice of the mind. The outside noise can still be tolerated, but the inside noise is unbearable. The constant train of thoughts, memories, fantasies, fears, hopes, all together make a market within. And how was the temple seen when there is a market? Silence is not a practice. Silence is an understanding. When you see that thoughts are not taking you anywhere, when you curl this clearly, you have tossed only old wounds by thinking. Then one day, thinking gets tired on its own. Silence does not come forcibly. Silence comes from understanding. For example, when a child burns by touching the fire again and again, one day the idea of touching the fire falls. No rules have to be made. No resolution has to be taken. Similarly, when you see that the mind wanders you only in the past and the future and steals you from the present, then gradually the grip of the mind starts loosening. There's no guard at the door of this silence. No one will come to ask you whether you are worthy or not. The door of silence is open to all. Poor, rich, knowledgeable, ignorant, sinner, virtuous soul need only one thing to see honesty. As soon as you see your inner noise without judging, as soon as you accept that yes, there is a lot of noise within me, from that moment, the process of silence begins. Accepting is half silence. When the mind becomes a little calm, then a strange fear arises. This fear is not because something is going to go wrong. Rather, because till now, you were making your mark with noise. I understood your thoughts only. When thoughts are less, I also start blurry. This is the moment where most people go back. They make noise again. TV, mobile, conversations, plans, because in the noise, I feel safe. In silence, I start melting. But if you don't run away from this fear, if you stay in this emptiness for a while, then a new experience is born of the witness. You see that thoughts are coming and going, but you are different from them. This is the first real step to see inside. Now you are not a thought. You are going to see the thoughts. This difference is very subtle, but revolutionary. This difference is very subtle. This inner journey begins. There is no achievement in this silence. There is no goal. Only here is to be, just like the sky is. Clouds come and go, but the sky remains untouched. When you recognize this sky within you, then the outside world remains the same. But your relationship with him changes. Now the world doesn't pull you. You live the world now. You don't give feedback. You answer. This difference seems small, but changes life completely. This is the easiest door to silence, but the hardest. Simple, because there is nothing to do in it. Difficult, because the mind cannot live without doing something. The mind needs busyness. Silence makes him unemployed, and the mind rebels as soon as it becomes unemployed. But if you can have a little patience, then the mind slowly bows down. He sees that nothing is going to work for him here. This is the first door. There is still a lot beyond it. The taste of going inside has just begun. Like someone has felt the sea breeze for the first time. The salty, cold, the giant is yet to descend into the sea. When this first taste of silence starts descending, then one thing becomes very clear, that man kept running outside till now because there was loneliness inside. But this loneliness is not really emptiness. This is the huge sky that appears as soon as the crowd leaves. The only difference is the way of seeing. One who has never seen the inner sky feels that void. He who touched it even once becomes perfect for him. This is the door to silence, from zero to full. Gradually, when the silence between thoughts starts getting longer, then a subtle music starts to be heard. It's not an outside voice. This is the heartbeat of life. Like on a quiet night, you hear your own heartbeat. A yes. At first, it was always a beat, but the noise was so much that it could not be heard. Silence reveals, it does not create. It is very important in the journey of going inside that nothing new is being created. Only what was hidden is being exposed. The door of silence introduces you to your limits. You see how small your identity was. It all starts melting in name, form, story, past silence. Just as salt dissolves in water and does not appear separately. Similarly, the hard form of I starts loosening. It can bring panic because the one whom you have saved for the rest of your life now starts disappearing. But this merger is the key to going in. As long as you hold on to some form, you will not be able to go in. Going in is going towards formlessness. In this silence, another deep point manifests that the conflict was not out. The struggle was within. There were circumstances outside. There was a reaction within. Silence cuts down the reaction, and when the reaction is cut, the situation loses its effect. Then no one can make you sad. No one can make you angry. Nor do sorrows and anger arise. They arise, but you do not stick to them. They come and go. You are their host, not a prisoner. Crossing the door of silence comes a day when you get the taste of real relaxation for the first time. Sleep is not rest. Sleep is the cure for fatigue. Silence is rest without reason, even without fatigue. Sitting in silence, you feel as if the burden carried for centuries has been removed. There doesn't seem to be any reason. There was no achievement. Still, there is lightness within. It is a sign that you are going in the right direction. But the journey does not end here. The gate of silence is only the entrance. No floor. Another door opens ahead of silence. Witness door. Thoughts are less in silence, but the witness in the witness is clear. Silence can sometimes be like sleep. Stun on the quiet. Consciousness in witness is sharp. Awakened, that's why silence also has to be seen. It seems like a contradiction, but this is the truth. Silence can also be seen. The door of the witness is the second main gate to enter. You don't change anything here. Only see your thoughts, watch your feelings. You see the feelings of your body. If this quality of seeing becomes pure, without interference, without decision, then the same meditation becomes. Most people don't see, they react immediately. Some idea came, and you joined it. Some emotion arose, and you got swept away. To be a witness means to stand on the edge of the flow. When you see anger, you do not remain angry. When you see fear, you are no more fear. There is a difference between seeing and being. This difference is the second door to the inside. The witness slowly makes you feel that you are not the body, not the mind, not the feeling. You are the one who sees all this. This experience does not come from any philosophy book. This is a direct feeling. The biggest obstacle in the path of the witness is the subtle ego. The mind says, "Look, I am becoming a witness." This sentence spoils the witness. I was not in witness. The witness is just to see. Just like the mirror does not see it, it just allows the reflection to appear. If the mirror starts saying that I am looking, it is not a mirror. Therefore, a deep humility is needed in witnessing too. No sense of achievement. There is no feeling of being special. The more ordinary you can be, the deeper the witness descends. Being simple is the greatest miracle in the journey of going in. The desire to be extraordinary is the race outside. The door of the witness gives you a new freedom, inner freedom. You are no longer a slave to the circumstances. Sadness comes, you see. Happiness comes, you see. Both touch you, but don't bind. This is the stage where life first feels like a celebration, without reason. This is just the beginning of the second door. Across it is the third gate, the deepest. But before you get there, it is necessary to be stable in the witness. Like a tree cannot rise without roots. Similarly, for the third gate, the root of the witness is needed. As stability comes in the witness, a subtle change happens. Earlier, you used to look at the thoughts as if a movie was playing from outside. Now, you also start seeing that the beholder himself is also changing. This is a very delicate point. Many of these seekers get confused. They feel that something extraordinary is happening now. Some special stage has come, but it becomes the biggest obstacle to assume this. In the journey of going inside, the feeling of every specialty takes you outwards. The inner path is very simple, so simple that the mind cannot accept it. When the witness deepens, the distance between seeing and seeing starts decreasing. First, there were thoughts, and you were. Then only to see. Seeing this is not an act done by anyone. This is a natural event. As a river flows, so does the sight. At this point, the effort falls completely. If there is effort, then the mind is still present, and where there is mind, the third door cannot open. The third gate is the most misunderstood door. People associate him with some mystery, some power, some accomplishment, whereas the third door is not the door of any achievement. This is the door to complete surrender. Here, neither silence is maintained, nor a witness is made here. You just have to leave here. This door is of the heart, but not of an emotional heart, but of that deep heart where I completely melt. When the witness becomes stable, then one day, suddenly, there is a feeling that the beholder was also a subtle cover. Till now, you used to say, I am watching. Now, it also starts falling. And when I fall, there is only left to be. This state cannot be absorbed in words, because words always follow someone who says it. There is no one to say here, no one to listen, only experience. This third gate is the door of love, but what the world thinks as love is not it. This love is not for anyone. This love itself is the quality of existence. Just as the fragrance comes from the flower, so does love flow from this state. You don't love anyone. Love flows through you. That is why compassion becomes natural in this state. You don't have mercy on anyone. Mercy happens. Before reaching this gate, the mind moves, the last move. He says, "Now I have come a long way. Now I am going to be free." This is the last trap. To reach the third gate, I also have to leave the one who is free. When there is no one left to be free, then liberation decreases. This contradiction drives the mind crazy. But the truth always seems contradictory. At the third gate, there is no experience to accumulate. There is no memory here. That's why one who passes through here becomes very calm. He doesn't preach. He does not declare because he has nothing left to say. He has learned that what can be said is not true, and what is true cannot be said. At this stage, life completely changes, but no major changes are visible from outside. The same body, the same world, on the same work. Everything inside is different. Life is no longer a burden. Life is no longer a question. Now life is not even the answer. Now life is a celebration, without reason, without purpose. Like a child's play, no meaning is discovered in the game. The game itself is enough. After going inside from the third gate, there is nothing like returning, because now the distinction between the inside and the outside falls. Now what is outside is inside. Now the world and the soul are no longer two. This is the point where the search ends. Life begins at the end of the search. But remember, these three gates are not different. They are three stops of the same journey. Sometimes a person falls directly into the heart from silence. Sometimes the paths seem different from a witness. The floor is the same, and that destination is not far away. He is present at you right this moment. Going inside doesn't mean going anywhere else. To go inside means to be fully present here. When you are completely here, the inside opens automatically. The three gates are actually three names of the same gate: awareness, dedication, love. When the glimpse of the third gate also descends inside, then a deep peace is born. Such a peace which does not come by any effort which has not been fulfilled, which has suddenly appeared as if it had been standing there for years and you have seen it for the first time. This peace is not lethargic. This is not sleep. There is intense awareness in this, but no stress. Like a person sitting on the bank of a river. The river is flowing. The person is watching. But there is no conflict between the two. Now the journey to go inside does not seem like a route, but it seems like returning home. Going out is always tired. Returning inside gives rest, and this rest is not a break. This is a continuation. Life flows in this continuation. Events keep happening. People keep coming and going, but nothing moves inside. A steady center is established within. This is the center which has been called all witness. Keep changing the name. The experience remained the same. At this point, another misconception is broken that going inside means leaving the world. No, going inside is not to run away from the world. Going inside is to keep the world in the right place. Until you go inside, the world will ride on your head. As soon as you go inside, the world comes down to your feet. Then you live in the world, but the world does not enter you. This difference is very subtle, but this is salvation. This journey of 3 gates is actually an understanding of 3 states. First, you live in noise. Then you learn to stay in silence. Then you start looking, and in the end, you only become. This is the hardest word to be, because the mind wants to make something by holding every word, but being is not something to be. It is already there. You only recognize him. When this identity decreases, then there is no special glow in life. No miracle happens. The miracle is only that now there is depth in sorrow and simplicity in happiness too. Now sorrow does not feel like an enemy. Happiness is not the goal. Both come and go. You stand on them. Standing across is just going inside. Meditation is no longer a practice. Walking becomes meditation. Speaking becomes meditation. Being silent becomes meditation. Because now the inner and outer division has fallen. Wherever you are inside, outside only changes. The same remains inside. This is the stage where life seems complete for the first time. Not because of any achievement, but due to lack of any deficiency. This whole process of 3 gates can happen in any order, and suddenly even a person stays in silence for years, and then the witness opens. Sometimes someone suddenly falls in love, and the 3rd door opens, and silence and witness come with you. Life is not mathematics. The journey of going inside also does not follow the rules. It only runs honestly. If you are honest to your experience, if you can accept that you do not know, then the 3 doors are open for you. Knowledge becomes a hindrance. Not knowing is helpful. Whoever said, "I know," he closed the door. Who said, "I don't know," for him, the doors automatically open. In this whole journey, the guru is not an outsider. The outsider can only give a hint, can point to the door. You have to enter inside. And to enter inside, you have to carry your burden with your own hand. No one else can do this for you. In the end, one thing becomes very clear, that the 3 gates of going inside were no secret. He was so simple that his mind ignored him. Silence, sakshi, and surrender are as deep as these three words are. They don't have to understand. Have to live understanding is outside work. Live the inner. When you start living, then the question inside and outside ends. Then only life is left. The whole dense living and the same life is meditation. That life is true. When the first taste of the inner comes, then man gets caught in a strange dilemma. On the one hand, there are old habits outside. On the other hand, the new inner fragrance, outside habits make noise. The sex, relationships, expectations, fears, aspirations, and inner fragrances are very subtle, almost like a whisper. If you are not aware, the outside noise suppresses the inner voice. That is why, even after going inside, the need for awareness does not end, but becomes deeper. Now you have to see how you lose the inner peace. Someone tells the person 6 and the peace goes away. Some event happens and the movement starts again inside. It becomes very clear here that peace does not come from outside, and unrest also does not come from outside. Outside is only the events within the reaction, and when it becomes clearly visible, then the journey of going inside takes a new direction. Now you start seeing the reaction. This is very subtle to see. Anger arises, and you immediately start justifying it. Fear arises, and you start weaving future stories. Sorrow comes, and you descend into the past. Till now, you used to get carried away with all this. Now you see them, and seeing this slowly frees you from them. Being free does not mean that they will never rise. Being free means that they will no longer be your masters. This is the second deep dimension of going inside freedom. There is a lot of talk of external freedom, but if you are not independent inside, then outside freedom also becomes a burden. Freedom means that no feeling can bind you inside. You be fully present with him, but don't get lost. This is not a balance of balance. It comes from understanding. The person who really descends never declares that he has descended, because there is no one left to announce as soon as you enter inside. This is not a matter of understanding, but to experience. As a person wakes up from a deep sleep, he does not declare that I was asleep. He just knows. Slowly, another thing becomes clear within, that you were trying to control life. And control is the biggest stress. Going inside means giving up control. Fear arises as soon as you leave control, because till now you used to think that without control everything will be shattered. But as soon as the control loosens, you see that life itself is flowing very beautifully. It was your intervention that distorted him. Leaving this is not a one-time event. It happens every moment. Every moment you either hold on or leave. And when it becomes natural to to leave. Then the third door gradually starts taking a permanent form. Now this is no longer a glimpse. It becomes the background of life. In this background, love flows on its own. This love is not for anyone to get. Nobody has to change. This love is not only forgiving. This is just love. Just as the sun gives light, so does love spread. And where there is love, there is no conflict. Now your relationship starts to change. At first, you wanted something from others. Respect, love, security. Now you start enjoying being with them. Desire false work is not done, but the ego does not join. This condition is very rare, but not impossible. There is a possibility of this within every human being. Coming here, another illusion breaks that meditation means sitting separately from the world. No meditation means staying connected, even while living in the world. You are in the market, but there is silence inside. You are in the crowd, but there is no loneliness inside. Loneliness is not solitude. Loneliness frees up, fills the solitude. In this solitude, you see your real face for the first time. The face that the society did not give, which was not made by name, who did not come from the role. This face is not a shape. It is a feeling, free, open, fear-free. And when you recognize it, you cannot copy someone else. Then your life itself becomes an answer. It is also clear in the journey that there is no permanent route. Silence also has to be abandoned one day. The witness also merges one day. In the end, only life remains plain, simple, complete, and that life is meditation. Now the journey to get inside takes another subtle turn. Now the question is not how to go inside, but it becomes that how not to flow out after falling from within. Because even after the inner taste, the world shows its old attractions. The only difference is that now you know this attraction is temporary. However, the habits are very old, and the habits do not leave immediately. That's why the process of going inside is not a jump. This is a slowly deepening understanding. Now you start seeing how cleverly your mind wants to keep itself in the center. Earlier, he used to center himself through the world. Success, failure, honor, humiliation. Now, he wants to center himself through the inner experiences, peace, joy, expansion, love. This change is very subtle, but the net is the same. To go inside means immersion of the center as well. This is where the actual examination of the third door begins, because giving up now is not only for sorrow, but also of happiness. Now the grip is not only of pain, but also of bliss. And the grip of bliss is the most difficult because the mind says it is good. Why leave it? But whoever is caught, he stops from going inside. Going inside demands complete non-attachment, even from spiritual pleasures. Slowly one day comes when you see that you are doing it too. Then the quitting also becomes a burden, and at that very moment, another decline decreases. The one who leaves is also left. Now, there's no hold or leave. Now, there is only smooth flow. This is the actual opening of the third gate. At this stage, life looks very simple, but inside is very deep. Now no one remains high. The difference between meditation and non-meditation disappears. Every breath is meditation. Every vision is meditation. Because now the process of seeing and seeing is no different. Now you don't live life. Life has won you, and there is no independence in it. It has ultimate freedom. This freedom is not like outside freedom. Outside freedom always has to be snatched from someone or the other. Inner freedom cannot be taken away from anyone because it is your nature to be. You just forgot him. To go inside means the disappearance of that mistake. Now it is clearly visible to you that the struggle was not between you and the world. The struggle was between you and your own thoughts. The world was as it is. You wanted something else from him, expected something else. There was hope, there was sorrow. Now hope falls, and with it, the root of sorrow also falls. In this state, compassion flows by itself. You don't want to improve anyone, don't want to change anyone, because you see that everyone is on their journey, passing through its gates. The one who is out now will also come in one day. This stage of going inside is very quiet, but there is a deep courage hidden in it, because now you are not dependent on any support, neither the support of thought, the support of faith, nor the support of the principle. Now only the existence is naked, without straightforward explanation. This nudity can sound scary, but this is the truth. Now, questions don't arise, because questions always come from the future, and you no longer live in the future. You are here, and there are no questions for what is here. Questions are when you want to be somewhere else. This is the last result of going inside. Wherever you are perfect. Now there is no special purpose left in life, and that's the biggest objective. There is a deep lightness in aimlessness. Now you don't have to prove anything. Don't get anything. Don't be something. What is there now is enough. And when this sufficiency subsides, life automatically becomes a song. In this song, there will be voices of sorrow, sometimes even of happiness. But now, you don't fight them. You listen to them, live them, and let them go. This is the maturity of going in. Going inside is not an escape. It is a complete yes to life. Now there is no fourth gate across the third gate, because now the difference between the door and the destination has been erased. There are no longer two, in and out. You are whoever is now, and this is the point where the search ends. Now, the journey of going inside does not seem like any sadhana, but becomes the natural heartbeat of life. Now, you don't even remember that you were ever trying to go inside. The word try falls because where there is effort, there is still a distance. Now the distance is gone. Now there's no place inside where to reach, and outside there's no place outside where to run. It is what it is now. At this stage, a very deep peace descends. But this peace is not stable. Root is not. It has speed, is flow, is dance, like the sea, is calm and full of waves. Earlier, you were afraid of the waves. Now you know that the waves are the form of the ocean. Now there is no opposition left. As soon as the protest ends, the energy becomes free. Now you can also see that earlier your life was passing in response. Somebody used to do something. You used to react. Somebody used to say something. You used to react. The answer comes in place of the unreal. The reaction is blind. The answer is aware. Feedback comes from the past, north from the present. This is a very clear sign of going in. Now your answers rise from the present, not from memory. Now you also feel that the pressure of time is over. Earlier, the time was always less. Have to do tomorrow. The day after tomorrow you have to reach. The future has to be made. Now the time opens. Now every moment is complete. You look at the clock, but the clock does not see you. Time is not your master. He becomes your partner. At this stage, the fear falls very deeply, because fear is always related to the future. What will happen? What will not happen? When you do not live in the future, the basis of fear falls. This does not mean that caution is not taken. There is caution, but there is no fear. Caution is the clarity of intelligence. Fear is a disease of the mind. Now, a deep friendship arises within, with its own existence. Earlier, you were against yourself. You wanted to change yourself, wanted to improve, wanted to be like someone else. Now this conflict ends. Now you become comfortable with yourself. And the day a man becomes comfortable with himself, on the same day he becomes comfortable with the world. In this ease, life becomes very easy. Simplicity does not mean poverty. Simplicity means the fall of unnecessary. Now you speak less, but what you say is true. Now you do less, but what you do is accomplished. Now your life does not expand. This stage of going inside looks very calm, but it has a deep vibrancy. Now you feel joy even in small things. Sunlight, the touch of the wind, one's silence. At first, it was all there, but you were not there. Now you are there, so everything becomes meaningful. Now it is clearly visible to you that no one is in vain in life. Every experience, every mistake, every fall was here to bring you. Now the regret also falls, because remorse is to fight the past, and you no longer fight. You accept, and there is a deep peace in acceptance. Now the inner center becomes so strong that the outside storms cannot move you. Sorrow comes, but it doesn't break. The challenge comes, but the fear does not come, because now you know whoever comes, it will go, and what does not go is you. At this point, life becomes a prayer. Without words, you go to the temple or not. Doesn't matter now. Every step is a temple. Every breath is prayer. Because the difference between the inside and the outside has been erased. Now you also understand that the 3 gates of going inside were no technology. Those were your 3 levels of preparation. Silence frees you from noise. The witness freed you from recognition, and surrender freed you from yourself too. And when there's freedom from himself, then only life remains, pure, open, infinite. These words also get tired because what is now cannot be said. It can be said that the search was completed, but not because something was found, but because the seeker has fallen neither inside nor outside, is now only to be. The biggest change in this stage is that you no longer live in time. The clock keeps on running. The calendar keeps changing, but your being is out of time. You don't worry about the future, because now there is no one who has to secure the future. You do not carry the burden of the past, because now there is no one who has to be recognized by the memories. This timelessness is the quietest, deepest fruit to go in. Now, whatever happens in life, it happens not like an event, but like a wave. The wave rises, it is beautiful. Then it merges. You don't stick to it. It is not even from the inner states of the intestine. The depth of meditation has come. The joy has come. The peace has come. You are stable. This is the real center. And this center is not a thing. This is the emptiness. But the live emptiness is a strange beauty in this lively emptiness. Nothing can be added, and nothing can be subtracted here. There is no possibility of improvement because there is no shortage here. This perfection is not of any ideal, but accepted. You accept life as it is, and at that very moment, life reveals its secret beauty. Now a new dimension opens in the relationship as well. You don't go to take anything from anyone now. You don't depend on someone you connect with. Dependency meant that love with fear, and fear can never be pure. Now there is no fear in love. There is no fear of being lost, no fear of being changed, because you know what is real cannot be lost. And what could be lost was not real. This last step of going inside makes you very simple. You don't look in any special clothes. Do not speak in any particular language. Do not perform any particular behavior. You are just like a tree, like a river. And this is the greatest spiritual maturity. Because now you are not against life. Be with life. There is no desire to give any sermon by coming here. Because you know that every sermon is from outside. The inner passage opens only by invitation. If someone asks, you answer with silence. If one understands, then words become unnecessary. And if no one understands, then there is no problem. There is no hurry for existence. This entire journey of 3 gates eventually ends on the same thing, that going inside is not a special practice. But life is to be lived without opposition. As soon as the opposition falls, it appears within. As the expectation falls, peace appears. As soon as I fall, the truth appears. Now there is no door left, because now no one is left outside. The division within and out was only the creation of the mind. When the mind calmed down, the division also became calm. Now that is what is there, and that is enough. This is the essence of going inside.